Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mass Effect. It has been a minute. Am I coming through okay? Sweet, let's make sure everything's properly synced. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I got a little weird there. Looks good. Alright. So, yeah, it has been probably a little over a week. Actually, it was well over a week because I didn't stream any Mass Effect last week. It was just LWE. It was the week before. And I think where we last left off, we were on our way someplace. Let's see if I can get down here. Open the galaxy map. Alright, so we got the Citadel. Wait, hold on. How big is this? Okay, Milky Way. Bavaria. Exodus Cluster. Argos Row. Hawking Armstrong Nebula. Attican Beta. Gemini Sigma. Voyager Cluster. Hades Gamma. Artemis Tau, yeah, that's where I think I chose to go to next. Because we gotta go try and get Liara. Because I think the other choices was like going to Novaria and some other place. Sparta. Knossos. Athens. Macedon. Wait, what part of Artemis Tau was she at? No, that's not it. Find Liara. Sought by Saren. Her last known location's somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. So I just gotta like look around. Okay, Novaria and Pharos are my other choices, but we gotta go look for Liara. Oh, so we're doing this traditional way. All right. Widow. And the Serpent Nebula. And then the Milky Way. I got a good one. Let me... Actually, yeah, go ahead and give me the hint. Sparta. I think somebody mentioned Sparta at one point. I don't remember where. That's the only one that's like sticking out for me. She's an archaeologist. Oh. I mean, off the top of my head, it'll be Athens. I mean, I get Sparta. Is this all Greek places? I only recognize Sparta and Athens. Not what I was going for. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go with my gut. Okay, so this is a star system. Okay. I don't have to worry about fuel or anything like that. This isn't like No Man's Sky, where I could like, or Elite Dangerous, where I could strand myself. Pharos. Nausicaa. Salamis. Circe. Proteus. There are sometimes hidden stuff in the asteroid belt, so is it gonna come up if I was to move the cursor over it? Okay. Can I use my... I can't bring up my menu. Proteus. I don't know why that's sticking up for me. Oh, it gives us information. That's good. Like the Henner homeworld, Proteus is more than 90% oceanic cover. Let me turn this volume down. I cannot hear myself. Incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, storm-racked Proteus rare combination oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere, nevertheless recommended for colonization. Pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean's surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. Doing a scan. Is that the survey? Gas deposit surveyed. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Okay, let me zoom out and check the other planets. This is like very Star Trek. Circe. Am I saying that right? Circe? is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Circe will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. Circe, okay. While scanning this gas giant, you detect a large concentration of helium-3. Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but it's otherwise a typical hydrogen and helium gas giant. Abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. I can't even scan this one. A lot of Jovian planets here. These, I did this one. That was a gas giant as well. Is this one terrestrial? This one looks terrestrial. Geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, its equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum root metals. Can't even scan this one. Alright, so this is our only surface. Well, this is a planet with terra firma. Where's the other planet? Here we go. Pharos. Distant Pharos is seen only cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly comprised of tin with deposits of carbon, deeper craters, and partly filled by ice, suggesting that there is a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading the planet's name. Oh, okay, so it's like the Death Star moon. I get it. I get the reference. Scans of the planet revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris is marked by the Magna Colony insignia. Here we go. Can we go here? Oh, what did I do? God dang it! Now, I'm not streaming, so I will go through every single system, scan every single planet. I think once I go into a new system, then I'll... I won't let me. Or do I have to go to Joker to set a course? Can't land on every planet. This is where she... Oh, okay. So it would tell us? So there was just hints that there was a base there, but that doesn't tell her that she was there. Okay. That was something different. Oh wait, no, that's a different race, isn't she? You want a planet that has Prothean reds. Okay, this is why this is what I get for not playing this game for like over a week. Phaistos is a small terrestrial trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little interest in this desolate world. Turian insignias are just a collectible thing? Okay. So we're looking for Prothean ruins. That's right, because she's an archaeologist. Armenia is a terrestrial world with unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silicate deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armini detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long extinct spacefaring species called the I don't even know Zayoff? Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites sacrosanct. However, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Also, is the game drowning me out? Can you hear me fine? Therium. Okay. Therium is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with these fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therium was more inhabitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations, even giving me the option to actually land. I probably should have scanned the other planets. Let's get Garrison Tolly. Wow, not even a shuttlecraft. They just dropped a freaking vehicle here.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay, this is gonna really throw me off. Holy crap, okay. This is driving how I was not expecting it to. Like, I might end up driving this worse than a Halo Warthog. Yeah, check in with your favorite. Wanna go for a swim? Mako? Is that what they call this thing? Added a new boost since L1. Probably very short. Vertical boost. Okay, it's no Landmaster, but that's not good. Oh yeah, you're hostile. Okay, so it's ahead. If that was on the PS4, it probably would have taken a lot longer. What the hell? Excuse me.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find a side window?
I don't want to hear it. That's my first time driving, okay? It's vastly different from what I'm used to driving in video games. Wait, are they fighting each other? Oh, they're taking shots at me. That shield is not going to help you. Once it's parked on level terrain. Serious? Oh, there we go. Atmosphere is perfectly fine. Comes out without his helmet. Eyes start bulging out like his Total Recall. Ooh. You should not be in close quarters like that with a rocket launcher, dude. That's my thingy. Square, if I remember correctly, is grenades. Don't want to do that. That's melee. Oh, that's okay. That's my health. What the hell? Okay, X is run. Really?
Not now, Shepard.
Wait, where's Tally?
Shields disabled. I'm better now. I thought Palavin was hot.
Can I heal you? No, that's not it. No, that's... Okay, well, it heals you. Oh, there you are.
Shields down.
Okay, that's the way we came in. Okay, that circles around. That's just a quick way back. What the hell did he hit me with? and sabotage. First aid unlocked. Nice. All wounded squad members are restoring their health. Get that helmet off of me. I'd say that for Tally as well, but she'd die. Get closer. Are we there yet? Excuse me, sir. Something about to run you over. Beep beep. Jammed. Are we getting interference here?
I'm on my way.
Wait, can we jump this? Or is it not tall enough? Oh! Nope. Nope. Back up. Back up. I'm not gonna risk it and end up bouncing off into the lava. I'm begging for BioWare to just go flying. That's something that would happen with Batgwin. Like, the second he touches it, it's gonna go flying. Or he's gonna phase through the terrain. Boom, headshot.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Good advice. Ooh, sniper.
Shield down.
Gears, hang on. Oh, that's AoE, okay. What's the range on this thing? Oh, it's recharging.
Area secured.
Can I touch it?
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Hello? Anybody? Oh. hell is that? That's not good. Oh, are they down? Next to us.
Now I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I get it now. That was shooting at me. I ever asked this before. Can I switch shoulders? That doesn't do it. No, that's not it.
Regroup.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to switch shoulders. It's not giving me the option to. It's not the sticks.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call
Oh, you
home.
already said that.
If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Why does he scoot so awkwardly? His what? He
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
there's a dance scene. Oh, I've got to see that. Is it in this one or is it in like 2 or 3? Or is there a dance scene in every game?
Just lead the way.
It's in all of them. Sweet.
Someone give me a hand.
Shit. I thought we had first aid. Now I can heal. I don't know where it's like. Yeah, I noticed that when I healed myself, Garrus's health went up. Increases squad healing. Oh, Graham. Shooting at me, might as well take advantage of that.
I'm better now.
It's called Unity. Advanced first aid. Master first aid. Oh, there you go. Spectre training, Unity. Okay. Probably just focus on that one instead of doing the auto level. When do you push something?
I'm here if you need me.
I'm right here.
That's true, I did find some more weapons. Let's see. Avenger 2. All these different kinds of ammo upgrades. Kinetic barrier rounds. Toxic damage. Puncture metal. Get this one anti-personnel. I mean, sure. Where's that armor piercing?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Ready whenever you are.
The hell? There we go. This is my eye. Hi. What? Was I supposed to do it like that, or I just brute force it? That's that Magulak right there. Alright, what's that? Oops, wrong button. Pressing triangle like it's my inventory. I just realized I could probably equip everybody else with my other weapons, couldn't I? Perfect timing to ask that question, chicken. Okay. Look at me being the team player here. Yeah, I'm still learning, okay? What? How do I disengage my weapons again? That's not it. Oh. How come I wasn't giving me a prompt?
You lead, I'll follow.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back
Let's
in the
not
center
make this
of the
weird.
tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oops.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
In that instance, yeah. Yeah, they did. Usually she would have some modulation to her voice.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Cover, 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 cover. Where is he? Ah! Knock me the fuck out. Pizza, 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 pizza.
Not, doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Did he just revive himself?
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn.
Only.
I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it.
There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Feel a little lightheaded, Shepard. Show me to my quarters. So is Liara our science officer now? This Tali's kind of pulling off the like engineer kind of vibe. Ashley's just being Ashley. Where's the rest of the crew? Shepard's locker, what? Oh. Hello. I am not happy about that heat sink. But I can give it to somebody else. Everybody else is locked. So what? I can take their stuff?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer. The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
I'm sorry, what?
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Yeah, sure, let's dig.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Canadics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Hi, Doc.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I think I've gone
What
through
does
this
that have to
conversation
do with it?
before.
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, I think I've gone through this conversation before.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hello.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha. You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
No can do.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The Union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Didn't I ask this already?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose
Okay,
as her
I already
partner?
chose it.
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I'm not taking
Benezia
notes.
never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the purposes of
Okay,
it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone?
But
I should go.
goodbye, Shepard.
What you got?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I'm still broke. I mean, yeah, I'll take that. How much is it?
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
This is giving me like a lot of like Wing Commander kind of vibes with all these talking with your crewmates.
Commander, you have a minute.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. So this is all their stuff that they would have equipped, and then if I want to, I can take all the stuff in my inventory and give it to them. Neat. Alright, let's give it to add mod. Yeah, okay, so I've got a lot of like different let's start with Rex first. Not too happy about those are the red bar ones. I want to give them some good stuff. I'll give them this. Hi, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
I feel like we have had this conversation
Every
before.
Krogan is infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Yeah, we've had this talk before.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Is this Tally? Yeah.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just a silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Oops.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
We've had these talks before.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to...
Oh, yeah, we've had
In
this talk
extreme
before.
cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Bye.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, my last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, this is just a heads up. I may or may not end up having these same conversations somewhere down the line. And I'm sorry about that.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the...
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
It's giving me bad memories of when I almost broke my own legs.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
It's call sign. Okay, I get it.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
You, top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as...
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean... Okay. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Gunnery station. Alright, what's our next order of business? Novaria. Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Novaria. Council needs to know why.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop it. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Check my level stuff.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
What's up? Might be able to finish that assignment on that one dude's wife's butt. What? You've lost me completely. Oh, this is the thing you were talking about, the terrain emblems. Maintain its fleets, continue to expand, find new resources. Interesting. Hostage. Nanobiotics. Oh, yeah. Okay, where is it? This one. I should convince the Alliance to return his wife's body. Use charm or intimidate skills to convince one of the men to see the reason. That's right, my thing wasn't high enough. We got level 2 charm and level 3 intimidate. Motivated buyer, store discount. Do I need a certain level of one to continue with that one? We'll go check out Novaria. Let's see. What was anything again? I'll level up both of these to be at the 4th. Then we'll go check it out. Horsehead Nebula, okay. Yeah. Pax. Sternus. So they're actually using actual nebulas for these different places. Argos Row. We get the Crab Nebula around here. Kepler Verge. Armstrong.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Is that Lance Henriksen?
Do we have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Oh, it gave me that because I zoomed in on this. Okay. Excuse me. Tereshkova, Gagarin. Voyager cluster. Amazon. Hades game over. That's where we are. Citadel. We can't visit our local local side of the galaxy. Ming. All right, let's go to Asgard, Utopia. Death to Ming. What am I looking for? In Novaria? Geth interest in the corporate research colony. Novaria. Okay, so just looking for a colony.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I just warped to a different system. Now you want me to go back to the Citadel? Okay, Novaria, actual Marana. Oh, we can actually land here. Novaria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is primarily chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Oh, that was Grey Delisle? Or Grey Griffin, as she's called now.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here. Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she
She's the
everything
best.
you said she'd be?
The Normandy's
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Yep, already gone through all this crap. Take Liara. And we'll take Garrus.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
We'll take
Logged.
Rex.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Is it too late to change, or am I fine with Garrus? Okay. I think just like the more important was that I take Ilara with me. Or Liara, not Ilara.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's not start a fight.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
No promises.
Get out of here.
Bitch!
I am sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
You don't talk much, do you?
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Secrets and lies? What do I get myself into?
Corporations here hire their own private security forces. It makes it easier for them to break the laws that way.
The managers warned us about you.
I'd like to speak to your manager. I'm sorry. Oh, hey.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Ah, I see. If I had my other things leveled up, I would have had these choices.
All right. I wouldn't want to get you into trouble.
This one is humbly grateful that the Spectre understands. Are you gracious enough to perform the task for this one?
If I can remember to do it.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
And I am broke!
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Okay, I guess I won't be able to know until I find out.
Deniability. He's not stupid then. Good. Now, does the other have the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. License. And we'll do the grenade. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, nope. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away! God dang it. How do I do this again? Definitely not square because that's grenades. Okay, there you go. Barrier. Damages only by enemies and objects, makes them. Ooh. Stasis. Interesting. Basically the space magic.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
It would have been funny if I saw like a deduction in my credits.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a path to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Where do I find this guy?
At the hotel since his office was closed.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanis Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanis also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
More Keen Hotel.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Nope, 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 nope. Put that away.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
God dang it, I keep using the touchpad thinking it's gonna bring up a map. Is it? Where? In the bar. Okay, that's the package. Okay, is it really only going to take me to two levels? is it down below? Nope. Ah, dang it. Oh, what did that say? Okay, the elevator to the hotel. Okay, that's what I needed. Why is there a flag here saying destination then? Or is that something I... It's a learning process. Okay, so apparently the flag icon represents the waypoints. Good to know. It's a learning experience. Shut up.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Let me get this straight. You're telling... You want me to go... pretty much... flag him for copyright? Or try and look for such?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
I hate being pulled into freaking corporate politics and problems. Whatever.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent.
I'm doing this for the money.
Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
What is this, LA
If
Noir?
you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on the barrier. I can't talk long. This call is costing me. It's real time.
Beat it.
Okay. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to a safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Listen, I was told something happens here, possibly.
What sort of offer?
Good.
For sure in the Citadel? Okay. I mean, I can hear the music, obviously. Can't be having this music playing and not have... Alright, fine, whatever. We're gonna save talking to these people for for tomorrow's session. We're gonna save, and we'll call it a night here. Yeah, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Here's hoping we don't get another storm. I think it's going to be raining for the rest of the week, but it's not going to be that bad. But, yeah. We'll continue with that. Tomorrow, possibly into Wednesday. We're still sorting out the whole thing with what's been going on with share play and Lego Star Wars. Actually, you know what? I'm going to test it after this. I'm going to do a test stream right after this when this is over. So, chicken, don't go nowhere. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. And yeah, we'll just stick with this. What is for the rest of the schedule? Because last week I did not do a stream, or on Friday. Let's see, we did Friday free play last Friday, not the Friday before. Not the Friday before, not last Friday, because I was hosting Star Wars. We're gonna go ahead and stick with the usual and have Friday free play be next Friday. So we'll stick with that. Yeah, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and post the links. First one will take you to the Lazy Streamers Discord. There you can be able to find the rest of the Lazy Streamers, such as Oh Hey Mike K, Batgwen, Gumdolph, many others in our circle, such as 98 Tough Love, Warwick Zero, C Plus Content, Rainarchy, and many others. Come hang out with us, come be lazy with us. The second link will take you to the sister site for this channel, which I think I still need to update some. I know I updated some of it, but not a whole lot. There's still some other things that I didn't take into account. But yeah, there you can be able to find more info on other upcoming streams. You can also find my archive of all my past streams. If you got any questions, comments, or concerns that you would like me to know about, or any suggestions you might have for me for future Let's Plays or Retro Nights, head on over to the contact page and shoot them out to me over there. Also, scroll down below, or off to the side, depending which platform you're watching from, to catch many other streamers that I personally like to watch and follow. Check them all out whenever you can. They're all great. Again, thank you for joining me tonight for this return to Mass Effect after, what, a whole week? Plus, a whole week and a couple change. Yeah, apologies for that, but you know how my internet gets when we get some thunderstorms going around. But hopefully we can keep up with that. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more Mass Effect. Until then, take care, love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everybody.